Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks, Brittany, for that introduction. I'm from EnviroMuslims, and I'm very excited to be here with you this afternoon. We are one of the newer members of GNN, and it's just always fantastic to connect with like-minded folks. So, just a little bit about EnviroMuslims. We started as a group in November of 2019, so just a few months before COVID really turned things upside down. And our goal is to engage with, educate, and truly empower Canadian Muslims to embed sustainability where they live, work, play, and pray, which is something that we truly believe is an integral part of our religion. And we do this in kind of two main ways. We provide educational tools, resources, and events, both in person before COVID and now virtually, to provide Canadian Muslims with knowledge around how they can build a sense of love to care for the natural environment. And we also celebrate the diverse voices of Canadian Muslims as well as their contributions to this space. So these are just a couple of our campaigns that we've had going on. We do urban gardening and other workshops with Muslim youth through our mosques and community centers. We have a monthly book club, which is called the People Planet Pages Book Club. We've done a few campaigns during Ramadan. Just this past month, we did one centered around the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we have other campaigns like we do Instagram live sessions and give access to Muslims across the country to our Instagram account so that we can help get the word out about the work that they do and their commitment to sustainability. So today I wanted to highlight two of the projects that we're working on that we're very proud of. The first is the Greening Canadian Mosques program, and it's a program in partnership with our friends at Faith in the Common Good and with funding from Olive Tree Foundation. And it consists of two parts. It's a toolkit and a communications package. So it provides Canadian mosque management teams and our imams with the tools, resources, and action plans that they need to embed sustainable practices within their facilities, as well as engage with the communities around their mosques as well. In the Muslim community, sustainability hasn't really been a popular topic, and that's one of the motivating factors as to why EnviroMuslims came to be. So we have this program, which we're really proud of. And one of the highlights of this is really our communications package, which I love so much because it really speaks to the diversity of the Muslim population in Canada. We have multilingual posters that really promote inclusivity. We have action plans related to things like water stewardship, waste management, and it really drives home the fact that Islam really promotes us to be stewards of the environment, and we have a responsibility to care for our shared home. And if you'd like to learn more about this program, you can visit the Faith and the Common Good website. And the second program I wanted to highlight is called Our Climate, Our Stories, which is a digital ebook created as part of an initiative of our People Planet Pages book club. So it's in partnership with the Community Climate Council, the Books Art Music Collective, and Climate Illustrated. And it's an ebook that consists of 20 stories, short stories, essays, and poems by Canadian BIPOC youth really across the country, and it explores their lived experiences related to the impacts of climate change. It's a beautiful book. It's available for download on our website, and a lot of the stories also have illustrations associated with them from artists really across the globe. So I encourage you to please download it. And it really speaks to the importance of not only giving youth a space to share their lived experiences, but also the understanding that diverse communities have so much to offer in this space, whether you're looking at it from a faith perspective or a cultural perspective. There's just so much we can learn from each other. And finally, just to wrap things up, I wanted to just share something that I heard at an event that the Toronto Public Library had hosted a few months ago. And hopefully we can share the link to that in the chat. But Jacqueline L. Scott, who is a PhD student at the University of Toronto, posed this question to the audience, and it really resonated with me. And it's something that I wanted to share with the GNN community. And she asked, does your organization pass the subway test? And that really resonated with me, especially in our group, because we're all based either in Toronto or the Greater Toronto area, and our home is known for diversity. And one thing that we really need to do, and this is a reminder for EnviroMuslims first and foremost, is to take a look at the community we serve and our organization. And asking if it passes the subway test just means when you get onto a Toronto subway and you look around and you see the people from diverse backgrounds, from diverse and different faiths, does your organization reflect that? And if it doesn't, what can you do to make sure that you're putting in the work to make sure that it does? So I just like to leave it at that. And thank you so much for your time. And I look forward to connecting with everyone in the networking session. Thank you so much.
How do you centralize your work across communities throughout the city? Geographically speaking, how do you get people to come together?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I guess because we started in November of 2019, we only had about 3 months before COVID really did what it did, and we've all been at home, and it's been hard to have those in-person connections. But I think the Green Canadian Mosques program is a great resource for us, not only because it gives us the opportunity to provide these tools and resources to mosques across the country, but it gives them the tools to then engage with their communities through kind of events and recommendations of our team. And we've also been lucky because we're in a virtual setting, we've been able to hold events and have initiatives and different projects that have brought in people from across the country. So we have champions from really different provinces that we've created great bonds with. That's been really helpful. And all of our contests that we do, like for example, last Eid was our first Eid in COVID, which, Eid marks the end of Ramadan. And it's usually just a beautiful time for us all to get together in our communities. And what we did is we held a virtual photo contest where we encouraged people to spend time in nature. And we received entries from across the country. And I think the virtual setting has helped us build those connections. But as we are growing, we are looking to create, we're working on building relationships with different groups. We're looking into different grants so that we're able to have projects outside of Mississauga. We have a great relationship with the city of Mississauga. We're looking into different grants so that we can have projects in Toronto as well. So it's a process, but it's something we're very excited about. And our work, again, our goal isn't just to kind of engage with the Muslim population within the GTA. It's really a huge goal in that we want to engage with Muslims across the country. So it's a work in progress, but we're very excited about it and we're working towards that.
Awesome.